Hey guys, I have like a total one-track mind, and right now I am like laser focused on food right now. So just thought I would take you guys along a little bit on what I've been like brewing in my brain. So as a vegan, there's this assumption that I eat super healthy, and that is true, except that I eat too much processed foods, used to eat too much processed foods, and used to eat way too many refined sugars. I would get really stressed out and just grab chocolate and go inside. So I have a lot of digestive problems, not from being a vegan. This has been going on for years. I have had my gallbladder removed. I've had pancreatitis twice. I have had gastritis like 3 times. I've had a bile leak. I've had 7 endoscopies. I've been hospitalized like 5 times in the last few years. So lots of things. So I am like really interested in resolving those issues and not doing things that make myself worse, like eating too much sugar and processed foods. So I've been reading this book called How Not to Die by Dr. Michael Greger, and his work is very accessible on YouTube. He's very public about all of his research, and his scientific findings have found the healthiest way to eat is to eat a whole food, plant-based diet. And I eat a lot of those types of foods, but I am now making a conscious effort to, I already don't cook with oil, but I'm going to not eat any foods with oil in them, which means just making everything from scratch essentially, and also just not eating refined sugar. I'm sure every now and again I'll have something, but as a general dietary thing, I'm just taking it out. So I think for a long time, people who struggle with food stuff, you know, a lot of different areas, it's about deprivation and trying to like stop eating something that they think they shouldn't eat, like sugar, fats, etc. And I think usually that's been the case for me, and it's been hard for me to withdraw from those things all the time. But now I'm focused on what things I should be eating and not what I shouldn't be eating, and how that's going to make my body feel and how that does make my body feel. So since I'm going to be making everything from scratch, I bought a Vitamix on sale on Amazon, so that's going to be coming in a couple days. So I'm going to be planning on making everything like granola bars, which I usually make those anyway, but I do get lazy and buy them, so now I won't. This is all like goes in with zero waste stuff too. So granola bars, peanut butter, pasta sauces, like all, you know, I already make smoothies every day, just like all that kind of stuff, just making all of it. So today I went on a wild goose chase around town to price check everything and see where I can get the cheapest things that we buy frequently, and trying to keep zero waste in mind. So trying to buy as much of it in bulk as possible, but also keeping price in mind, because we need to be spending less money on food, not because I don't prioritize food and that's why we've been spending too much money on food, but we can eat even better than we've been eating and spend less money on it if I'm smarter about making things from scratch and smarter about where I purchase things. For example, weird sound just came in my mouth. For example, I had been buying sweet potatoes at my neighborhood natural grocer type store, and I was paying a lot. I was paying like $20 a week on sweet potatoes because I love them and I eat a ton of them. But if I go to Costco, I can spend like 6 something, low battery, I can spend 6 something on sweet potatoes for the week. So that's a really big savings. Like those kinds of things really add up. So okay, so here is stuff that is far and away cheaper at Costco. Almond milk, which I'm going to start making myself if it's price effective once I have my Vitamix. Soy milk, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe how much cheaper this was, and it's half the sugar than the Trader Joe's kind, just in case you were wondering. Spinach is way cheaper there, and for some reason their spinach seems to last way longer too. Apples, organic apples are cheaper there. Almonds were cheaper there. Their other nuts were too, but their other nuts had added oils, and so I'm not into that. Dates were way cheaper there, which is like a vegan staple if you're cooking sugar-free. And seeds are cheaper there, like their chia seeds, their hemp seeds. Bread is cheaper there, but I'm also going to just try to start making that from scratch. I know it's gonna be cost effective. It's just if I can realistically keep up on it. It's a balance of time spent, how much time you can prep things and make it worth your while and your health, all of that stuff. Lots to consider. Sweet potatoes, definitely cheaper. And then at Whole Foods, I'll definitely continue to get produce, certain produce things there, but their pasta is a really good deal. It's $1.99 for a pound. And I need to price check Trader Joe's because theirs is really affordable too. And they also have rice pasta, which I like to eat. So I'll be getting a mixture of it from Whole Foods and from Trader Joe's. Oats I'll be buying in bulk. It was like $1.39 a pound. So the Bob's Red Mill, which is what I've been buying, is like $2.50 a pound. And then flour I'll be buying there too. I can't remember the price off the top of my head, but it was a lot cheaper. And then from Trader Joe's, I'll be getting nuts that like cashews and peanuts, so I can get low salt and no added oils. And then bell peppers are a lot cheaper there. And then at my local store where I have been doing the majority of my shopping, I'll mostly just be buying like bananas because we run out of those all the time and those are cheap everywhere. And this tempeh is just so much better than the Trader Joe's tempeh. So I will keep buying that at my local health food store. Daddy's home. Rice, way cheaper at Costco. Organic frozen corn, peas, strawberries, blueberries. Definitely all way cheaper at Costco. Probably looks like I'm favoring Costco with all that, but I'm totally not. Sometimes Costco's cheaper, a lot cheaper, and sometimes it's not. That's why I'm checking it around. I feel super stupid that I've been so lazy to not do this years ago. I don't know, I think it was like when you've got little kids, you're like, I don't have time, I just gotta hurry and go to the store and be done. But this is gonna make a really big difference. Honestly, I think the Vitamix is gonna pay for itself in like maybe a month and a half, 2 months, just saving money on stuff. I'm really excited to try this oil-free hummus recipe. I used to make my own hummus and then it just seemed to be too annoying, but just gotta I just need to be on a schedule where like every Sunday I like batch make things like granola bars. These granola bars are so much easier than the kind I used to make. This is from Pickup Lines. I'll link it in there. They're so good. I made these yesterday. We've eaten like the whole thing. There's 4 of us, you know? So I think when I used to see people eat like this, I'm like, what the fuck are these people eating? Like they'd show a kitchen tour of like all their food in the fridge. I'm like, that's not food. It's just like grains and seeds. But I've been finding a lot of really simple recipes on YouTube. So I'm really excited to try those out. They all have really minimal ingredients and you just like blend them up. So that's gonna be super easy. And I'm struggling with beans. I don't know. Does anyone know about beans? So like right now, Costco is certainly the cheapest place to buy beans, but dry beans are in bulk. The cheapest I could find was $2.49 a pound of black beans. We eat tons of black beans in particular. We eat all beans, but this is the bean we eat the most. So this is 15 ounces. This is almost a pound, but it's because it's cooked and it's packed in water. So I have to figure out the equivalent of dry beans versus like canned beans to see if it's worth soaking them and cooking them. They taste way better when you do and they're fresher. So I'll probably, if it's even a little bit cheaper, I'll do it because it reduces waste. You know, even though this is recyclable, it still takes energy to make it and, you know, ship it and everything. So buying in bulk and soaking it would certainly be more effective zero waste wise. I know it'll be cheaper, and just like how much cheaper is the question. And speaking of zero waste, bulk, packaging, everything, dates. So I can buy these in bulk for $5.69 or something like that for 1 pound at Whole Foods, but this whole thing is 2 pounds and it was 7 something. So in cases like these, I'm definitely gonna choose the price because this is a large package, so it's not like I'm buying like individually wrapped dates or something. And when they're putting things into the containers at the store, like they're taking them out of packages too. Maybe it's a bigger bag than this, I don't know, but there is still some waste involved. So the whole zero waste thing I think is a really important thing to consider, but also there is waste in everything we do. So basically you just have to find a balance of finances and the environment when you're doing zero waste and just do the best you can. So that wasn't like an exhaustive list of like every single food item we buy. There's way more produce type things that we purchase that either I haven't price checked yet, or the price is so similar, like things like onions and bananas and carrots and that kind of stuff, garlic, that's just like cheap everywhere, so I'm not gonna like worry about that. It's just like the spendier items like broccoli and sweet potatoes and stuff like that that I want to like consistent spinach, like buy consistently at those stores that we can save the most money on, because they're things that we buy every single week and go through a lot of everybody is too busy for this, which means nobody is too busy for this. I have used that as an excuse for a long time to do more convenience types foods. I am prioritizing this because it's worth making it a priority. So that's just an idea of some of the things that we'll be buying to save money. I hope this gave you some ideas and maybe encouraged you to start being more discerning about what foods you're putting into your body and where they're coming from and how they're packaged, etc. I am so open to any suggestions that you guys have of like places to buy affordable things, just anything about any of this. That will be awesome. So thanks for watching, and I'm watching the bubbles. My kids are playing in the backyard. Thanks for watching and have a good day. Bye.